out they messed up before the picture. You can see what it looks like.
That's right. Have all the girls stand up in the back of the home, right?
Yeah. There you go.
That's an idea, huh?
No, you know, I don't even see the ones in the Dad! Dad, you gotta go down there. They're calling you.
They're calling you.
Go down there. Go down there. They're waiting.
They are. They're all looking.
I gotta get Dad walking up the stairs.
Where is Perry anyway? Oh, here he is over in the corner.
Should I go down there? Or no? Do you think it'd be a better angle or?
There, even if you just go on the landing.
Okay, one up to the chairs, guys. Okay, for the sideways, Bill, tuck in there, please. Okay, okay, let me see what we got here. Okay, this gentleman here, I need you to turn your shoulders a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, can you move up a little? Slide in, slide in. Everybody slide up. There you go. That's fine. Just like that. That's great. Okay.
Wait till later, Terry.
Hang on. You know what? I got a slight problem. No, we're off balance. Jim, could I ask you to pick up this lady's chair, and could we move you over here? Because we're just a little off balance. If you would, please. And then, Jim, I'd like you to just stand right next to that lady there. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, that's a better balance. Okay. Okay. Listen, can somebody get my How to Take Pictures of Groups book here so I can see what to do here?
The black one?
Okay, that's great. Now we got it. Super. Oh, yeah. We got a Christmas tree. We got everything in this one. Okay, we're going to take a couple of them on the count of 3. Looking right here at this camera, right down here. Big happy smiles for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to do a couple more. I want everybody to see everybody's face up here. This gentleman here in front of Dennis, can you back up just a little? Oh, that's good. And then everybody back up. That's fine, just like that. Okay? Now let's have all eyes up here one more time.
And everybody smiles.
Everybody smiles. That's it. That's terrific. Real good. Nice picture. Nice picture. On the count of 3. Big smiles for me. Ladies, lick your lips so they're nice and shiny. And here we go. A 1, a 2, and a 3. Okay, gonna do one more. Hold on.
Merle is going to be celebrating his 20th year with custom packing. Put together a little photo album for him, or a photo album, a little bit of a story behind what's happened with Merle. It all started 20 years ago on January 10th of 1975. That's the day that my dad hired Merle to call on Inland Steel. Custom Packing's estimated sales were $1.6 million for the year in 75 and was located in Whiting, Indiana, in a 2,500 square foot building with 7 total employees and 1 bathroom. And the bathroom part is really critical here to Merle. Now, you understand that?
Yes.
In 1980, Custom Packing moved to Portage, Indiana, into a 5,700 square foot building. After many long years of trying, Merle was awarded with Bethlehem Steel's business, and the company grew to sales of $2.05 million. Employment of, I came to work full time. The steel industry dried up. Custom Packing sales plummeted to $1.4 million, and all 11 employees had to make it through layoff days and pay cuts. But we survived. However, Inland Steel wasn't the same customer. We got a new buyer, and that buyer didn't like Merle.
Who was it?
Who was it, Merle?
Flynn.
Whoever that was, I don't remember because I didn't see the orders.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, Merle got back into good standings with Inland Steel and also had very good luck representing other shops in the area. He had 2 other salespersons working for him. One was his son, Mike. Then in 1986, something happened that made Merle's day. Mike Graves, the old general manager, took over calling on U.S. Steel. Then the worst thing for Custom Packing happened. U.S. Steel went on strike. Sales were $1.6 million with 12 employees. 2 months later, Merle was overwhelmed with joy. Mike Graves was fired.
Hallelujah.
In 1992, Custom moved into a 10,000 square foot location in Burns Harbor with a total employment of 17 people and sales of $3 million and 3 bathrooms. As Merle put it, we had arrived at 3 bathrooms. Things started going good for us in the new location. We were on a roll and so was Merle. Bethlehem Steel opened up the hot dip coating line and Merle was there on the ground floor. Then he found out about a company called Protec that was the sister mill to the hot dip coating line and started selling them the same products. In late 1993, Bethlehem Steel awarded Custom Packing with their first department for their new systems contract, which virtually eliminates all our competition in Bethlehem. Total employment of 19 and sales of $3.1 million. 1994 marked a good year for both Custom Packing and Merle. Bethlehem kept on expanding our departments under the systems contract, and Inland Steel began undergoing vendor reductions, which we made the cut. Employment is now 25, and sales for the year will be $3.75 million. Well, I think everybody here will say this. Congratulations from all of us for 20 great years.
Well, at least I never tried to burn the building down.
Well, I got a few things I got to say, too. You know, needless to say, there's very few times that I don't have anything to say, so. I just want to say one thing, that Merle has been a very large blessing to the company. We've enjoyed him immensely. I was thinking about what I could say, and some of the things I thought about that I would take a look at was actually, what is the definition of funk? So I kind of went over to the dictionary, to the unabridged, and looked up funk. And one of the definitions that it said was funky music. That's funk is a type of funky music. And I thought, well, what the heck is funky? So then it looks jazz having an earthy style derived from early blues. And I thought, well, how apropos. I mean, this is a guy who spends his weekends over at Front Porch Music in Valpo, you know, listening to all styles of music, you know, every weekend. A man who's been taking some guitar lessons, I've heard. I don't know if he's still doing it now, but and who's got a son who followed the Grateful Dead for quite a while. I even heard rumors of the fact that Merle kind of liked the Grateful Dead music.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought, he's pretty good. Well, next thing I kind of wanted to take a look at were some of the, there's some pretty famous companies that have the name funk in them. And I decided to take a look at them. One of them in Chicago is a company called Funk Forging. And Merle, being an old farmer, I'm sure he remembers there's a company called Funk Seeds that produces seed corn.
Kentland, Indiana.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
funk, yes. So,
But you didn't call on him, though.
no, big problem.
Drove down there once.
No, okay.
Too far.
Not to spend enough.
Well, then there were some pretty famous funks in history. I went and checked out. There's another one whose name was Walter Funk. This guy was actually a Nazi economist who was minister of the Third Reich from 1938 and president of the Reichsbank.
Yes.
And this guy actually worked under Hermann Göring, believe it or not. Göring? Yeah, Hermann Göring.
Goering.
Yes.
Nice friendly Dutchman here, huh?
After the war, this guy was one of the lucky ones, though. He only got a life sentence. They didn't execute him. So he was living right, I guess. Another one that I found, this guy, let's see here, where is he? Oh, yes, his name was Casimir Funk. He was a Polish-American biochemist.
Yay!
Yeah.
Don't tell me I'm part Polish.
He proposed the vitamin hypothesis and helped give impetus to research in nutrition. But one of these other things that kind of caught my eye down here was in 1912, Funk also isolated nicotinic acid, nicotine or something like that.
That's fine.
But he did not recognize that it was the, whatever he called, anaplergic factor. But says he later studied the sex hormones. And I thought, I wondered about, this is
Still working on it.
Still working on it? Okay. But this guy was quite a character. Well, there's another one that I think is probably the most famous funk of all history, where I got a lot of this information. His name was Isaac Kaufman Funk. He was an American editor and publisher, and guess what he founded? Funk and Wagnalls. Yes. Needless to say, they now have a CD-ROM disc for computers where they have the Funk and Wagnalls Encyclopedia on CD-ROM. I got a lot of this information from that. And I just wanted to say, Merle, it's been a pleasure working with you. We've enjoyed it immensely and wish you many more years with the company.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
No,
Come
go up
up.
there. Go up there.
For sometimes dedicated salesman,
Sorry.
loyal employee. We have custom packing and seals. We like to use and hope we can have another 20 years.
Yeah. Tell them what you gotta tell.
Well, it's not that bad, really.
You gotta tell myself and how you did it. Merle, you gotta give us a speech and tell us other salesmen how to do it.
Well,
Well, you go to,
Let me tell you a story.
Tree.
Can I tell you a story? I'll be as short as I can. This man saved my life. I mean, he really saved my life.
awesome.
Let me show you that. I met Merle he was working for Thompson Smith. We both were called on Inland Steel, the number 3 coach. First time I met him. And we became friendly with one another. Not friends or anything else like that, but association with the mill, we acknowledged one another. When Dennis was, I believe he was about 8 years old, I'm not sure. He was taking his first communion. Dennis's grandmother and his aunts are very strict Catholics, very devout Catholics. They came over to the house from Chicago to go with us to the church for Dennis's communion, first communion. Well, me and my anxiety to get them there, I got them in my station wagon, was driving along Campbell Avenue, I ran out of gas. Now, we're still about 3 or 4 miles away from the church, but I got my mother with me, my aunt and my sisters, his aunts, Dennis, Cindy, Mark. Mark and I got out of the car, we were ready to go run the gas station to get some gas. But now I'm starting to sweat because I know we're not going to get back in time. I would say you're a horn. Here's Merle in his big town car. That's all he used to drive at that time, was his town car. He says, Jim, you got a problem? I says, oh, Merle, am I glad? Please take my mother and my sisters and Dennis to the church. So he took them to the church so they can, so for Dennis' first communion, and believe me, he saved my life. My mother would have killed me. Ever since then, it was shortly after that, well, Custer Pagan-Steel started progressing a little, and I decided I had enough calling on Union Steel, and that's when I turned the mill over to Merle. And it's been a good relationship.
I've only been working with you for 13 years now, but I'm getting tired of being with you all the time. From everybody at Custom Packing, we're sending you on a trip. Have fun.
That's an actual street special.
Oh, I recognize most of these names on here. Well, I'll tell you, working with you guys, there's days occasionally I slam a door. Things happen, but all in all of you are just fantastic people. All right.
Where you going,
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Date on it.
January 27th. That works for a wedding anniversary this January. You're good, Dennis. Honey, I planned this.
There he is, my hand is
Hey, you went to Ohio 2 weeks ago. I get this call at work. Carol, this is Dennis. And I'm like, oh my God. Right away he said, he's okay. He said, you know, you're going to do this tonight, so on and so forth. They said, we're sending you on a trip. And he said, when do you want to go? And I said, well, where are we going?
And then I told her New Orleans, and she went,
all right! Everybody, we're going to New Orleans!
Wow. Oh, yes.
Oh, even with a limo. This
They got gas, Merle.
this is completely wonderful.
congratulations.
Congratulations. It's good.
The barrel glass,
Yeah.
where they come
And
and
look
drop the
at there,
dollars in
you
there.
get the coins in there. You too, Dad. Merry Christmas.
That sounds like steel.
You dropped something, Dad. Dad, you dropped something. Bye, Dad.
You want to stay? Flip it over and throw another card. This is not fun. Be a 5. 8. Julie, what do you got?
Mandy. Mandy, get the ball. What? You talking to me? Yeah. 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 Good girl. Get the ball. What? What's the matter? Get the ball. Where's the ball? It's not out there. And get the ball, Nick. Good girl.
How old is he? Could I? The door.
Good girl. Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball.
Francisco defensively, and they're really strong. They've got Brown and Ricky Jackson on the outside, and Brian down the pass. Notre Dame and they get Charger and Ken North Jr. shooting his third Super Bowl.
You live together. Is it all wet now?
A little short in the first half, third and
Okay.
And how important is it now for San Diego to keep themselves together?
Wanna watch
Not do
Rust
anything desperate,
Aliens?
stay with the game plan.
No.
Not
Why?
get away from it this early in the
I wanna
football
see.
game. I don't think they will. But I do expect
Huh?
them to do a little bit more of the gambling type of
Not that way. Not that way.
No, it's taping. Don't black it.
Hi, Nick.
Call Mandy. Call her.
She licked
Put
it.
my arm in here.
She licked it.
Mama, I want to just put my arm in
Pointed
here.
out that he was locking up at John Jefferson in the game 6 weeks ago. He did not do that. And this was delivered to go right at the 40-throw ball.
If it's a good throw, that's a completion against Sanders. Sanders normally on the other side of the field, at least for the first series, goes one-on-one with Jefferson.
I wanna hold it. I wanna hold it.
No, I'm holding it. He's not.
Picked up in the third week. It's a nice bounce. And they let it
Okay, let me see now. Let me. Okay, I want to see it.
line. The kick is 55 yards.
I want to see it. I want to see it. But there's Mandy. She commanded my. Oh.
Wait. Man.
Well, Bill Arnsparger, the defensive coordinator of the San Diego Chargers, 60 years old, has a wealth of experience. At his behest, I'm sure he will try to calm down his defensive team that gives up a bonehead touchdown.
Third down and 3. Let's take a look at the Jerry Rice touchdown. Jerry Rice caught 12 passes in the game 6 weeks ago. Here's a replay of that play, and you saw the quick read by Steve Young as he looked out. Look at that, split the safeties. Again, he caught 12 passes for 144 yards 6 weeks ago.
Play with the ball with
The
them.
field is only supposed to be vulnerable.
Here we go.
He is so effective. He goes back. He made about 3 reads there. Looking first to his tight end, Brett Jones, who set up over the middle. He was covered. He looked to John Taylor. He was covered. He had the poise and the composure. There's a quick read. Brett Jones is covered. He pulls it down, and away he goes. And he's one of the better running backs on the football field. The third leading rusher this season for the 49ers with nearly 300 yards. It's almost not fair. No, his average is 5.1 yards per rush. The league average is 3.7. First down at the 49-yard line. Young missed